and welcome back to the Worst Possible Commander Show. Today we are playing cute but deadly commanders with our special guests from across the pond, Libby and Ash Lizzle. Whether they're throwing paws, wings, or oven mitts, these besties are gonna throw down in an adorable way. We are on location at Magical Manor, a 9-bedroom Airbnb you can actually rent. Check out the link in the description and stay here on your next trip to the most magical place on Earth. A big thank you to the owner for letting us use this awesome house for filming. Now let's meet the players.
Hi, I'm Ash Lizzle, and today we are playing Bernard Ginger Sculptor. We're gonna bake some cookies. Cookies! Bernard Ginger Sculptor is a 4-mana 3/3 human artificer. Each creature I control that's a food or golem gets +2/+2 and has trample. Whenever another non-token creature I control dies, I may exile it. If I do, I create a token that's a copy of that creature. Except it's a 1/1 food golem artifact creature in addition to its other types, and it has pay 2 and tap to sacrifice this artifact, and I will gain 3 life. I'll be in the kitchen cooking up the most terrifying cookies you've ever seen. Adorable? Yes. Tasty? Yes. Deadly? Very yes. Anytime my creatures die, I make a cookie copy. With some token doublers and triplers, every new cookie will be frosted with value. I will bury my besties in baked goods for a sweet victory.
Hi, I'm Libby. I'm an editor for Ash Lizzle and CGB's daily videos. I'm dating a baddie, so I'm going to play a baddie. I am playing Kaalia of the Vast.
Oh dear.
That's terrifying. Unfair magic. Kaalia of the Vast is a 4-mana 2/2 human cleric. She can fly, and whenever she attacks an opponent, I can put an angel, demon, or dragon creature card from my hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking that opponent. If it flies and terrifies, Kaalia is going to run it. I'll be swooping down from above with powerful creatures that will destroy the board states of my lovely opponents. This is an aggro deck 100%, and if I kill you too fast, well, that's your problem, isn't it? A little word of advice, always have a blocker. It would be a shame if Martyr of Cruelties killed you on turn 4.
Hi, I'm Gina, and today I'm playing my favorite deck, Minsc Boo, because I love my cuddly little hamster.
Boo!
Minsc Boo is a 4-mana planeswalker with 3 loyalty. When Minsc enters, I create Boo, a 1/1 hamster with trample and haste. His +1 is to put 3 +1/+1 counters on target creature with trample or haste, and his -2 is to fling a creature at any target. If that creature is a hamster, I draw cards equal to its power. There is nothing I love more in Magic than throwing my hamster. I can't wait to zing my little critter all over the place, targeting creatures and faces alike. I have tons of pump effects to make Boo swole, so you know I'll always be the threat. I'll destroy my friends with the power of friendship.
Hey, I'm Shea, and today I'm going to be recruiting new members to the cult of the Wise Mothman. The Wise Mothman is a 4-mana 3/3 insect mutant. He has flying, and whenever he enters the battlefield or attacks, each player gets a rad counter. Radiation says at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, if you have any rad counters, you mill that many cards. For each non-land card milled this way, you lose 1 life and a rad counter. Whenever 1 or more non-land cards are milled, I put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to X target creatures, where X is the number of non-land cards milled this way. I'm feeling radiant today because I am once again in the presence of our savior, the Wise Mothman. With his guidance, I'll mill my opponents with some sweet combos until they have no choice but to see the light. I also have +1/+1 counter payoffs that strengthen our cult's resolve and make all non-believers bend to our will. Nobody does mill and kill better than my Mothman.
Thank you to the sponsors of this video, CoolStuffInc.com and Ultimate Guard. Shea won the die roll, so let the nonsense begin.
I'll draw for turn. I'll play a Polluted Delta. I'm going to pay a life and crack it right away. Alright, I grabbed a Watery Grave. It's going to enter tapped, and then I will pass to Ash.
Alright, I'm gonna draw for turn, and I'm gonna start off strong here. Playing Step It for Esper Sentinel.
Oh,
dude! Red.
Pass the turn.
Okay. I will draw for turn. I will play land out. Enters battlefield tapped, but I can surveil 1. So I'll get some card of my library. And I will keep that on top.
Draw. Don't worry about it. It's no. Cinderglade, tapped and pass.
The poker face is what I struggle with.
Yeah.
I'm not great at that. I'll untap and draw. I'll play a Misty Rainforest as my land for turn. I'm gonna pay a life and crack it right away. All right, I grabbed a breeding pool and I'm gonna shotgun it so it enters untapped. And then I'm gonna pay 2 to multi-kick an Overflowing Chalice. So that means it'll just tap for 1 colorless. And it gets 1 charge counter. I can't pay with the chalice, so yeah, go for it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes!
All right.
Then I'll pass to you, Ash.
Okay, and tap, draw. Okay, I'm gonna play a brush land, and I'm gonna move to combat. One of you.
Well, I guess there's
That's
not
it.
much I can do. I'll take the 1. But
All right.
I'm not happy.
And then I am passing the turn.
Okay, I will untap and draw. Play out land for turn. And I will tap both and play Wards of Signet. And I will pass turn.
Hey, you pay 1.
No, you can't.
Yeah, so I guess I draw another card. Thank you so much.
I don't like your deck.
This is the one degenerate thing I'm doing. This is the one thing.
We're gonna have some problems.
Yeah, well.
I'll pass turn, Gina.
Untap, draw. Gonna play Exotic Orchard for my land. Tap 2 for Lightning Greaves. And that's my turn.
Is that Sentinel Trigger?
Oh, it kind of is.
Hey, all right.
Every
Enjoy.
time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're all set, Gina? I'll untap and draw. Okay, I'm gonna play a Flooded Grove as my land for turn. Then I will pay for Mothman. He is here. When he enters, everybody gets radiation.
Oh no.
You get a radiation, and you get a radiation.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
I love this.
And that's my turn.
All right, and tap, draw. And then I get the radiation hitting me, so let's see what I get. Mondrak, no! No! Okay.
Keeping her in check. I like it.
I will lose 1 life and my radiation falls off.
And Mothman will get a 1/1 counter.
I'm going to be playing a Deserted Beach, which ends the battlefield untapped because I have 2 or more other lands. And then, what am I gonna do with all this? Tapping 3 to play Old Tech Meta Weaver. New card from Big Score. 3 mana, 2/4. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you choose 1. Either create a 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature token, or create a token that's a copy of target artifact token you control. And then I move to combat and swing at Libby for 1.
Yep. Okay. It's the Lubricons.
Exactly.
Respects the
I will
footwear.
take 1.
Exactly. And then I pass it to him.
Okay.
So because I have 8 cards in hand, I'm gonna have to discard something in my cleanup. I'm gonna get rid of my Sun Petal Growth.
Okay. I will untap and draw for turn.
And radiation.
Oh, that is very true. So I will mill. Esper Sentinel.
Esper Sentinel.
Oh no.
We could have been twinning.
And so I will lose the red counter and lose 1 life.
Perfect. And Mothman will get another counter.
I will play a land out for turn, Luxury Suite. Doesn't enter tap because I have 2 more opponents. And so I will tap everything and bring in my commander. Kaalia of the Vast. She is a 2/2 flyer, and when she attacks an opponent, I can put an angel, demon, or dragon creature card from my hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking that opponent. I love her very much. Please leave her alone. And I will pass on to Gina.
Okay. Untap, draw. All right, I got a rad counter, so I'm gonna mill Return of the Wild Speaker. Goodbye.
Mothman will get a counter.
Removing my rad counter, removing 1 life. I will play a forest as my land for turn. Yep, I'm gonna tap 3 for Branching Evolution enchantment. If one or more +1/+1 counters will be put on a creature I control, twice that many are put on the creature I control instead.
Whoa.
But I don't have any creatures, so there's no problem here.
Okay. So my Esper Sentinel triggers and I draw a card.
I'll pass the turn.
I'll untap, draw, resolve my radiation. I milled a Glen Elendra Archmage. So I will lose my radiation, take a life, and Mothman will get another counter. He's currently a 7/7.
Scary.
I'll pay 2 for a Gyre Sage. So it has Evolve. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, if that creature has greater power toughness than this creature, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. And then I can tap it to add green for each 1/1 counter on it. Then I'll also pay 2 for an Incubation Druid, which is an 0/2, and I can tap it to add 1 mana of any type that a land you control could produce. If Incubation Druid has a 1/1 counter on it, add 3 mana of that type instead. And I can also pay 5 to adapt 3. If this creature has no 1/1 counters on it, put 3 1/1 counters on it. Woo! Alright, we're gonna move to combat. Who's gonna catch these Mothman wings? I'm gonna swing 7 at Ash in the air.
I'll take it.
Thank you. Good deeds have been done. I will remember.
Okay, love that. When Mothman attacks, everybody gets a radiation. Woo!
Whee!
Then I will move to my end step past Ash.
All right, and tap, draw, get my radiation trigger. Let's see what we mill. Darker Wastes. Okay, so it sticks around, I guess. And then let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna play a Sea of Clouds, which will enter untapped because I have 2 more opponents. I will tap 4 to put Bernard in play.
Bernard!
My little ginger sculptor. So I will get the trigger of the Matter Weaver. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact. Token control doesn't really work for me, so I'm gonna create a 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature token. And because of Bernard, that would be a 3/3.
Oh, wow.
So that's quite cute. And then I am passing the turn.
Okay. I will untap. Okay, and red counter, so I will mill 1 card. It is artifact, so I will lose the red counter and lose 1 life.
Perfect. And I'm actually going to put the 1/1 counter on my Incubation Druid.
Okay. Play my land for turn. Dragon Skull Summit. It doesn't enter tap because I do control a swamp or a mountain. I will then move to combat, and I will swing in with Kaalia to you. I am so sorry, Shea.
Oh, but we were pals.
I know, you're becoming a bit of a threat. And to be honest, I wasn't going to do it, but there's a little voice in my head thinking that you might get a bit crazy. However, on her attack trigger, I can bring something from my hand onto the battlefield, an alien, demon, or dragon. It will be tapped and attacking, so I will play Master of Cruelties.
Are you serious?
What?
Okay, walk me through what's...
So, girl. So Master of Cruelties. So Master of Cruelties has First Strike and Death Touch. It can only attack alone, but because of this trigger, it will be tapped and attacking. When it attacks you and isn't blocked, your life total will become 1. Obviously, I'm attacking you, Shea, so you might want to block something or you'll die. And Gina, I'll let you live for now. Well, we can make a little bit of a truce. You know, I know Minsc Boo is a little bit scary, a little bit. You know, hamsters are very fierce. So
I appreciate still being in the game. I will remember that for the time being. I'll probably remember it in the way that you remembered the thing you had with Shea, but you know.
Now hold on, just because I backstabbed doesn't mean say you have to.
That's true, but yeah, you're right.
I just want
could be
people to
different
know
this time.
I have stuff going on. Watch out. I can be mean.
Yeah.
All right. So we're all showing our true colors here.
We're all, You know, honestly, you attacked me first. Maybe I should have changed that.
Somebody remove Kaalia challenge.
What about Master of Cruelties too?
Yes.
Nah, we don't care. Just remove Kaalia. Like.
Okay, so I block or I die. So I'm gonna block Master of Cruelties with the Gyre Sage.
Okay.
And then I will take 2 damage in the air from Kaalia. The Gyre Sage will die. Take 2 damage. I'm sweating.
That could have been a very different life
Yeah.
total right now.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so for my second main phase, I will play Talisman of Indulgence.
You pay the 1?
And I will pay the 1.
Okay, sure.
Not today.
All right.
Well, not this turn.
I mean,
Will
I
be
have
many
enough.
times
I have
today.
enough value. I'm chilling.
Okay. I'll pass that to
Yay!
you.
I get a turn. I'm very excited because that wasn't a guarantee a moment ago. I will untap.
I just
draw.
want to see what you have.
Live every turn to the
Yes.
fullest.
You know, you gotta just live life
Yeah.
while you have it. Let's work on this rad counter. I will mill Nature's Lore. Goodbye, Nature's Lore. Counter for you. Rad counter off for me. Down 1 life.
I will put the 1/1 counter on a Mothman.
I'm gonna play this beautiful command tower with a rainbow that makes me feel more hopeful about everything going on. I will tap all of my lands for Minsc and Boo, my buddies. And yes, you can have a card.
Okay, remove Esper Sentinel challenge. Come on now.
It's just the 1/1. Don't be scared.
It's giving too much value right there.
So Minsc and Boo starts with 3, not a creature, so does not get affected by branching evolution, but Boo could. So I'm going to plus Minsc and Boo, and I'm gonna give Boo 6 counters.
Oh, no.
Yay! I'm just gonna see if Boo can fit into these cute little boots. Sliding them right under here. Oh, they fit just perfect.
Very stylish. Now
Looking
remember, I
good.
complimented Boo, so
You did compliment Boo. You did let me live. So I'm gonna attack Shea.
I genuinely thought it was going to be you attacking me.
Because we've got a good thing going here, right?
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to take me down to 1, right? Because we
Right.
like hamsters together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Shea.
Hey, Gina. Ugh, okay.
So 7/7 hamster
7/7 hamster.
pawing on your board.
Yeah, I'm not gonna block the hamster. I'll take 7.
Okay.
Wow.
With that, I pass my turn to you.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Oh, thanks. I'll untap. Draw. Resolve my radiation. I milled an island. So I keep my radiation and I get no counters. All right, I'll play Otawara, Soaring City as my land for turn. Then I'm gonna pay 5 to cast Consuming Aberration.
What?
His power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in your opponent's graveyards.
Oh, hell no.
Let's find out.
2.
Yeah, let's do a little count.
I got 3 here.
I got 2 here.
I've got 2.
5, so 7.
Okay.
So he is a 7/7, and then he also says, whenever you cast a spell, each opponent reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a land card, then put those cards into their graveyard. Then I'm gonna tap my Incubation Druid for 3 mana. Technically, I'm gonna float 1 because I'm casting a Bloom Tender for 2. For each color among permanents you control, add 1 mana of that color if I tap it.
Okay.
Boom! Consuming Aberration trigger. Each opponent reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a land card and then put those cards into the graveyard.
Oh, off the top land.
I got my
Let's
island
go.
here.
Okay.
Can I do it too?
Yeah!
I can!
Oh. Did you lose something valuable?
Risk study?
Okay.
Not too bad. Both going to graveyard, right?
Yes, correct.
All right.
And because that is revealing cards and not milling cards, that's not going to be a trigger for the Wise Mothman.
Thank God.
But I believe my Consuming Aberration just went up by 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 more cards in the graveyard.
Oh my.
I'm gonna do it. Mothman is coming your way, Libby. That's 8 flying.
Happily. I will take 8.
When Mothman attacks, everybody gets a radiation.
Hooray.
I don't hate it.
Whew. That's my turn. Pass to
All
Ash.
right. And tap. So I have 2 radiation or rad counters, so I mill 2 cards. Toski and Nature's Lore. Okay, well at least I am no longer radiated, but I lose 2 also, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Ah, that sucks. Okay.
And I will get 2 counters on some stuff. I'll put 1 on Mothman. So then maybe it makes sense to put it on the aberration.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna play land for turn. We just have a little forest. We're gonna pay the 2 for none other than Agatha Soul Cauldron. Yeah. So you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to activate abilities of creatures you control. Creatures you control with 1/1 counters on them have all activated abilities of all creature cards exiled with Agatha Soul Cauldron. And I can tap the cauldron to exile a target card from a graveyard. And when a creature card is exiled this way, you put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Now, I could be like, we could be calm players and wait till whenever it's relevant. But to make it easy on all of us, out of your graveyard. Gimme. So I'll be exiling the Archmage, Glen Enendra the Archmage. It means I can play blue, sacrifice a creature to counter a target non-creature spell.
Wow.
That's mine now. And the 1/1 counter will go to Esper Sentinel. I might as well go for it. All right, so I will be paying 2 here. This will go for colorless. To put in play Phantasmal Image. Have it enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield except as an illusion. And when it gets targeted, it sacrifices itself. So I will be targeting
Any creature on anyone's board.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I think I'm gonna go after your big boy right there.
Oh, yeah, nice. Well, we're twinning.
We're twinning, so we should be friends now, right? We take out everybody else first.
I like that.
So, because a Phantasmal Image is a creature, I get the Matter Weaver trigger, and I will be creating another token. There it is.
Stacked.
I'm kind of looking good over here, and with that, I will pass it on to you, Libby.
Okay, I will untap. And draw for turn. And I will do my red counter. So it's a land. So nothing happens.
Nothing happens except my consuming aberration goes up by 1.
Yay! We're so we're besties. Besties with aberrations.
Yeah.
I would like to strike a deal with you before anything happens. Before anything happens, hear me out. I don't kill you. Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay, let me
damn.
Wow.
Damn.
I don't attack you, and you don't counter something I would like to play. You don't counter my next spell.
Does the
after
counter screw me over? If I don't counter it, do I get screwed over?
that.
Okay, that's already no.
No.
That was too long.
You don't actually get screwed over. You're the only person that won.
No.
You're the only person that won.
No, I don't trust that.
Because
That
we're
was
meant to be
way
a
too
team.
long.
We're meant to be a team,
I'm
babe.
not trusting that.
Okay, you won't get screwed over.
No.
Is it a no?
It's a no. You waited too long.
Okay. Well, you will regret that. You will
Sure,
regret that.
hit me.
I was only waiting too long to just check your board state.
Sure.
Final answer?
Final answer is a no.
Well.
Well.
Okay, I will go to combat, and I will swing in with Kaalia.
To who?
To Shea.
Oh.
You are correct. And the thing is, I'll deal with her later. She's just on the books. Okay.
Sure.
So obviously I can bring something from my hand, tapped and attacking. So I will play Steel Hellkite. It's a 5/5 flyer, and it will be tapped and attacking. I can pay 2 and give it +1/+0 until end of turn, or I can pay X and destroy each non-land permanent with that mana value whose controller was dealt combat damage by this card this turn. So these 2 will go to your face, attacking. Okay, so I will go to attacking. I will go through to damage. That's okay with you.
I mean, it's not. Okay, so you've got 2 in the air coming at me.
Yes, so I have 7 total in the air right now.
I have no flyers, so I cannot block. So I will take 7.
Okay. What I will also be doing is paying 5. So everything with 5 mana value or less will die. So I will just pay that right now.
And it's just my stuff, 5 or less.
Just your stuff which costs 5 mana or less.
Cool.
So what things would that affect?
So that's everything, really. That's
Everything?
My whole board.
Your whole board is gone?
My whole board. Okay, that happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my turn. Gina, would you like to?
My rad counter. I'm going to mill a mountain and keep my rad counter. So I'm looking around. The only good attack I have would be against my very good friend Shea, who doesn't have any creatures. And I feel like I need my very good friend Shea now at this point in the game. So are we good?
Yeah, dude, we're so good.
All right. So in that case, I need to throw a hamster at you, specifically at your commander. It needs to go away. There's just too much going on there, and it's a bad thing.
Realities?
Yeah.
How's that
So
gonna
I'm going to subtract 2 from my planeswalker. I will throw Boo at Kaalia.
Okay. Goodbye, baddie.
Yes.
A baddie indeed.
You can't take a bad bitch down. She'll be back.
Probably. And when that happens, I will also draw 7 cards. Hey, I got a land though, so that's great for me.
You know what? I'm still happy for you getting your
Thank
land.
you. Spire Garden,
I could
untap
respect
because you're all still here. I'm going to pay all my lands for Garruk Primal Hunter. It's going to come in with 3.
I might have a response to that.
Oh.
Because I have my counter magic enabled. So I could give this to you, but will you be friends with me?
Instead of me.
Will you help Bernard? Yeah.
Are you stealing
So are we
friends?
making a table truce?
Honestly, I think...
Whoa. I can play real nasty.
No, if we can just agree that if Kaalia hits the board, it's on sight, she will not live. She will not get another attack. If you will help with that cause, I will give you Garruk.
I will do my best.
Okay.
All right. So Garruk is here, and I'm going to +1, make a 3/3 beast so I can have a blocker. And now the beast can wear some shoes, and I think you have an Esper Sentinel trigger.
Yeah, I had an Esper Sentinel trigger to your Garruk, so we'll draw a card.
I'm going to be discarding Rishkar's Expertise, Jessica's Will, Savalia, Heart of the Wilds, and 3 visits.
My consuming aberration is very grateful.
You're welcome. Because we're friends now.
Yeah, we are friends. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
All right, and with that, I pass the turn.
Untap, draw. Then I will resolve my radiation. I'm milling a Ripples of Potential and a Reliquary Tower. I'll lose a life and a rad counter. And I'm gonna pay 4 for a Dreamborn Muse. So this says, at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player puts the top X cards from his or her library into his or her graveyard, where X is the number of cards in their hand. So I will acknowledge that's gonna be some super juice for your consuming
That's
aberration.
true.
This is a whole army against me, I feel like. You're just still having some synergy, some good vibes.
Yeah, I am really hoping that goes that way.
All right, hold on. We can talk.
Cool.
We can talk.
Cool. That's my play. I will pass.
All right. We get it. Untap. And then we get to... So I mill... How many cards? 4, 5, 6, 7? I got 8 actually because of the Sentinel. So I mill 8 cards.
Correct.
Okay. Farseek. I'll just put them right here. We have Farseek. We got a name. Floated Trend. Orchard. Frostfang. Interesting. Steel Seeker. Selesnya Sanctuary. Vanquish the Horde. And that would be 8 cards. Interesting. Okay, goes to my graveyard. My aversion doesn't look at my graveyard though, unfortunately. But this is very, very interesting.
How much power do you have on board?
I got a lot. My aberration is really, really like thick right now. I haven't done the math on that one yet. These gnomes go for 3 each. I have 3 here. I got 2 here, and I have 2 here.
Don't put
cauldron.
ideas in her head. Stop it.
I'm just thinking, I mean, if I could hypothetically phase a creature out.
Oh, I see.
No.
This is not. I see.
No, hold on.
I see. I like what you're talking about right now.
Are we talking lethal here?
I'm not sure. How big is the apparition right now? Maybe we go to that.
Let's find
first.
out.
Let's find out.
That could be important to making decisions.
4 of them.
8.
So 10 there,
10.
8 there, 18. So that is plus 4, 22. All right, well that would be.
Yes.
Now, come on now. Gina, I let you live multiple turns.
I'm not doing anything except pointing out math. I'm not involved in this at all.
Now, hold on.
It's just a decision.
Come on now, we should.
And
Let's
I'm
stay
all
playful
tapped
together.
out. I can't help you.
It's a decision.
I do have 1 mana up.
How are we feeling?
No.
I am very scared.
So, are we coming to the conclusion that Kaalia flew too close to the sun?
No, she's a baddie. Like,
She is
But
a
she
baddie.
flies too close to the sun, I think.
no.
Yes.
All right,
I think
Shea.
so, yes.
Give me 1 more turn, please.
All right.
Shea, let's do it.
No.
Should we do it?
Should we do it? We're gonna
make a deal with you.
Okay.
I have good cards, please.
You wiped my
I
board.
held back. That was me holding back.
Oh,
I did not cruelty of kick you, and I did not steal.
You
held
jumped
back.
her every turn. Every turn you jumped
But
her.
I didn't jump you, babe.
Yeah, but then Master of Cruelties literally went to Shea.
But it didn't go to you.
But it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
I held back for you.
That doesn't
I even
matter.
tried to make deals. You just.
Mothman is out for blood. I'm gonna pay a blue.
Oh, I feel sick.
As an additional cost, I'm gonna exile a Sphinx's tutelage to cast March of Swirling Mist.
Oh,
all
When
right.
I do, I will phase out your blocker, your only blocker.
All right. So then I will move to combat.
Can't see you.
He's going.
Oh yeah, we get the Esper Sentinel trigger also actually. So you give me a card too. Shea, thank you.
This is. I'm not happy.
all right.
I'm not happy.
All right. So we're gonna move to combat. You are 28. You do have 1 mana up, I guess, but You play Fatal Push? I don't think so. Yeah, so my Consuming Aberration is 23 now, thanks to Shea's March, which is great. I get a card, I get my board grows, I'm chilling.
Smile's getting wiped off my face.
Well, so we're gonna do 20, we're gonna attack, we're gonna declare some attackers. So we're gonna do 23 to Libby. We're gonna do an additional 3 on top of that with Gnome to 26, and then the Meta Reverse swings at you for exactly 28. But I have some more attackers left, and I might wanna do something with that though. So you're gonna go to exact 0.
I don't like you.
That's
The thing is,
it is what it is.
maybe this was going too close to the sun. I should have done something a little bit different. But hindsight,
Yeah, it is what it is. And then I have another 3-power attacker here. Gina, you have 1 beast,
I do.
a 3/3 beast. And your Minsc Boo is at 2 loyalty. Okay. Actually, yeah, we're gonna have this 3-power gnome go to Minsc and Boo, and we're gonna have the Esper Sentinel at 2 power go to Minsc and Boo also. And then we're gonna go to, I guess, declaring blockers first. Do you wanna block something?
Well, I guess no blocks because the block won't do any good, and then I would just lose both. So Minsc and Boo goes back to the command zone here.
Yeah. And Libby, I'm
GGs.
afraid your journey ends here. GG's.
I will
GG's.
take lethal.
Yeah.
This hurts. Every bit of this is so crushing as the next.
We like fair magic, and Kaalia is just, you know, it is what it is. That's what happens. GG's.
It was
though.
good while it
GG's,
lasted.
GG's. All right, so my second main, that was not bad. That was not bad at all. I'm going to tap some mana, do my little stuff, pay the
Light work
floor,
killing me. That's all I'm saying.
to put in play Edrix and Nev, Twin Casters, which is a 4-mana legendary creature with War 2, and if 1 or more tokens would be created in your control, twice that many tokens are created instead. However, this triggers first before I have this, so I get to cast, or whenever I cast a creature spell, I gotta create another like gnome, so I'm gonna do that first. Unfortunately, not 2, but in the future. So yeah, if Bernard, something happens to my board, I get 2 tokens. Not a big deal or whatever. I mean,
And you guys thought I was the threat.
no.
You see, you could have truced with me.
No. All right. So, I'm just gonna pass the turn. Yeah, I need to discard 1 card on my cleanup step, so I will be getting rid of, let's see, Windswept Heath, because I don't like shuffling my deck.
Fair enough.
Very fair.
Good reason. All right, untap. Upkeep for the Dreamborn Muse. I have a full hand, so let's see the 7. Swiftfoot Boots, Ansrag's Rampage, Blackblade Reforged, Greater Good, Doubling Season, Kaalia and Yadaro, Temple of Abandon. Wow. Those are a lot of cards I don't have.
Those are some cards.
Juicy.
Goodbye, cards. Now I will draw. And let's resolve the radiation counter. Milling. Disrupt Decorum. Wow. Okay. That's gone too. But the rad counter's gone. Yay! And 1 life total down.
Look at that lifetime.
Yeah, this is looking good over there.
Yeah. Shay, you were responsible for all of my damage so far.
Should have been the other way around. I should have thought better.
I'm gonna take Garrick down 3 so I can draw some cards. I'm gonna do this to draw 3 cards. Please, oh please, oh please. I'm gonna tap 3 for a creature, Kami of the Whispered Hopes, in hopes that I can have more mana.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, you're not gonna counter this, right?
Well,
Let's find out. How brutal are you?
Oh, well.
Kadama's Reach. May I go get some lands?
yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
actually.
you got it.
You guys need to start making enemies. Like, I'm dead now. You can start fighting.
All right, I've got a forest and a mountain, so I'm going to put the forest onto the battlefield tapped and the mountain into my hand. And you have
I
a trigger.
get my little trigger. Thank you for the card. Unless
Yeah.
you're paying the 1 or 2, actually.
I cannot.
All right, thank you.
And now I need to discard down to hand size, so just give me a second. I will be discarding 2 of the lands that I drew on the last turn. And pass to you, Shay. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck, Shay.
She's got to build her board back up.
I know, yes.
Rough out here.
Untap, and on my upkeep, I also have a Dreamborn Muse trigger, but I have no cards in hand.
No cards?
No cards in hand, so I think that means I just mill 0. But then I will draw for turn. Then I will resolve my radiation. It's a deadly relic. That will go to the graveyard. I will lose a life and remove this radiation.
All right.
Okay, I think there's only one thing that I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that is play this command tower. It pays 6.
Uh-huh.
Na 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 Mothman!
Yay!
He's back! When he enters, everybody gets a radiation.
All right, here we go.
I don't get to fit in anymore.
I'm in no position to attack, so I'm just gonna move to my end step and pass it.
All right, on your end step, we're gonna do a little bit of cooking with the cauldron,
Oh,
you know?
no.
So, all right, and this is going to be interesting. So I'm gonna tap Agatha's Cauldron to exile Mondrak, Glory Dominus. Mondrak's activated ability, sacrifice 2 other artifacts and or creatures and put an indestructible counter on Mondrak. So that gives me the power to be a sacrifice girly in Bandfullers. I will put the 1/1 counter on Bernard. Okay. So I'm gonna cook things up a little bit. So on your end step, I'm going to be paying 1 and 2 Phyrexian life. So that would be 4 life loss for me. So 1 white, 2 Phyrexian, so I lose 4. Oh, there we go. And then I will activate Mondrak, which means I will give Bernard indestructible. But in order to do so, I have to sacrifice 2 other artifacts and or creatures. So I will be sacrificing Matter Weaver, and I will be sacrificing Esper Sentinel. Ooh. So what happens then is when I do that is I get 2 Matter Weavers back, and I get 2 Sentinels back.
Oh, no way.
No.
So that's gonna happen. Where are my...
They don't come back with the counters though, right? The Esper Sentinel won't come back with the counter.
No, the counter will be off the Sentinel, but it will be now a food golem, so it'll be like a, what is it, 3 power creature?
Oh, shit.
So yeah, that's gonna happen. So the Matter Weaver becomes a food guy. So I got 2 Matter Weavers here at 5 power each. No, 4 power each actually, it's just +2/+2. And I got a Sentinel, 2 Sentinels as well, both at 3 power each. Yeah, so because of Bernard, they do come back as 1/1s instead. So the Matter Weavers are also just 3/3s right now because of Bernard, but they do have trample for whenever that might be relevant. A small turn.
Yeah,
Small end step, and we're gonna go to my turn then.
Yeah.
All right, let's untap everything. On my upkeep, we have this little thing going off, so I mill 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Wait, maybe I died in a mill.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna Arcane Signet, Landscape, Felwar Stone, Plains, Knight of Sweet's Revenge, Fierce Guardianship, Sakura Tribe Elder, and 3 Visits, and that would be 8 cards.
All right. There are definitely some non-lands in there. Yeah, so the Mothman will get a counter, and so will the Muse.
All right. So then I will draw for turn. This is a complete mess right now. All right. And then I will also get the radiation trigger, so...
Yes, radiation.
Haywire Might.
Whoa!
So I will lose my red and lose 1 life.
And Mothman will get another counter.
All right, Mothman. I see you. All right, Mothman.
King.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna put in play Land for turn, Mystic Gate. It's also on taps. All right, I'm gonna tap the Mystic Gate to put a Soul Ring in play, because what would be a game of Commander without a Soul Ring?
I was going to say we haven't seen
The only thing missing on the board.
Yeah, it's true. Now we're playing Commander. Well, you 3 are playing Commander.
Yeah.
You're being very supportive, though.
I'm here for moral support despite getting backstabbed by every single person.
So I have 2 here, and then I'm gonna do 3, 4, and we're gonna do 5, I think. Yeah, just like that, 5 mana. To put in play Illustrious Wanderglyph, which is a 5 mana golem. Other artifact creatures you control get +2/+2 as long as you have the city's blessing, which I have.
That's nice for you.
At the beginning of each upkeep, create a 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature token. So all my little Bernard cookies get a little stronger right now.
And they all have trample too.
Yes, and I also get the Where is my Matter Weaver? I cast a creature spell, so I get 2 Matter Weaver triggers. Things are going crazy right now.
Yes.
So that would be 2 more. Actually, hold on a second, because there's extra text on this little guy. I can create a token that's a copy of target artifact token I control. I could get more Matter Weavers if I'm feeling like it.
Feeling like it?
Well, I think technically Matter Weavers are correct. It's just like, do I want to go through all that effort? I mean, I guess so. I'll give myself 2 more Matter Weavers? Might as well. Okay, all right, so I have 2 more Matter Weavers right now. So I have 4 Matter Weavers in play. We're kind of chilling here, a little. Chillin'. Okay, yeah, I think we gotta move to combat here, but that's going to be something else. So after doing the math, that definitely didn't take longer than a minute. I will be swinging in with everything, which means that if you block my highest creatures without trample, which is Bernard and the Phantasmal Image, you take exactly 37.
Wow. Your board just went crazy. I am really impressed. I had no idea the deck could go this hard. But you know what? I am not going to give you the pleasure of making more stuff. I refuse. So I'm not blocking.
All right, that's
I'm just going down. Goodbye, cruel world.
I'm just gonna pass. Turn to you.
Okay.
Good news, Shea.
Yeah.
My cards don't exist anymore in my graveyard, so you better shrink that thing back down to a reasonable size.
Yeah, it's not, I'm just gonna I think that's more appropriate.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
All right, I'll untap. On my upkeep, Dreamborn Muse is gonna pop off. No cards in hand, doesn't trigger. Shoot. Draw my card for turn.
Is it the card?
Absolute bombshell gets rid of everything.
It really isn't. It really isn't. I do need to resolve my radiation. I'll do that. Oh, it's a Breach the Multiverse.
Oh, wow.
My apparition really likes that. Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Wow. Okay. Ash, we've been allies this game. I appreciate your allyship. You're so scary. You are so scary right
It's
now.
Bernard. We're just baking cookies.
Yes.
It's not even like...
Cookies, like monster cookies, like scary movie gingerbread men turned into
They're really cute.
killers.
True.
And I didn't get the top deck that I needed, so I'm gonna concede.
All right.
Good game, dude.
Thank you. Cookies on top.
They did
Cookies
it.
on top. They
Good
did
game,
it.
guys. Good game.
Good game. Good game. Yay. Cookie stays winning.
Yes.
Cookies on top.
Cookies on top.
Besties and backstabbing. What a brutal game. Libby's first drop for Kaalia was the worst thing possible. Master of cruelties. She could have one-shotted Gina out of the game, but instead Libby chose to damage Shea's board. When that wasn't enough to clip the Mothman's wings, Libby unleashed a steel hellkite that left Shea with nothing. Gina had seen enough, and a giant hamster tore Kaalia out of the sky. In a cold-blooded act of revenge, Shea used her last 2 cards to phase out Libby's only blocker and allow Ash to shove her into an oven. Ash kept cooking and baked up a nasty value engine with Mondrak and quickly took over the game, leaving Shea and Gina in a sugar coma. The Cool Stuff Inc. card of the game is Mondrak, Glory Dominus. Having a sacrifice outlet and token doubler in one card that is also indestructible is perfect for Ash's deck, and she abused it to the fullest. This has been the Worst Possible Commander Show. Please like and subscribe, and leave us a comment telling us your favorite kind of cookie. On behalf of the Covertgoblue crew, thank you for watching this video, and as always, we'll see you in the next video. You're cool.